All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson talking about the hypocrisy of this world, man, all right? Because within this world, you got people that want to call us hateful, want to call us like all these different kind of names, and want to spread it out as though we're the worst people in the world and that we're calling for violence, for slavery, right? Or want us, or have people have a problem that we want justice for happening in the Atlantic slave trade to our ancestors, right? And they say, how can you be saying all of this stuff should happen when these people didn't really do nothing, and they be finding it outrageous. They be finding it outrageous that we want anything to happen for the crimes that have happened to us, right? But then I saw this video, man, and it's Piers Morgan talking about how like complaining because somebody vandalized a snooker table at a live snooker event or whatever, and complain because they ruined the table and all that, and said they're ruining people's fun. And I'm gonna do it like how Esau does it, man. Right? I got the transcript, and I'm gonna read a little portion, a little snippet of the transcripts, man. I'm gonna do it like how they're gonna try and do us when they come for us as Israelites, man. I'm gonna do it like how they're gonna try and do it to us, and how they gonna try and read off the transcripts of things that we've said. I'm gonna read off a transcript of things that they've said, so to show that these people are hypocrites, man. All right. So what he said, right, is this snooker tonight. One of them has jumped on this snooker table during a live match between Robert Milkins and Joe Perry and emptied a bag of orange powder. Here we go. Yay. Really, really gonna make me want to do more about saving the planet. Actually, what it was me to do, it makes me want to remove the planet of certain people led by that complete and utter imbecile who just wrecked everyone's enjoyment at a snooker match. I mean, Kevin, what possible purpose does this have other than annoying everybody? I'm not sure it does. Look at my heart, might be, yeah. But there we go, man. He says, I want to remove certain people off the planet because somebody destroyed a snooker table, man. But then these people have a complaint that we want Edomites removed off the planet because of all the things that they did. But it's okay for him to say that people should be removed off the planet because of a snooker table getting damaged, man. And people will be in the comment board. And in fact, you know what? Let me read some of the comment board, man. Because people are down with some of I ain't got a problem with certain things being done. 5 years imprisonment plus pay for damage, pay for audience reimbursement, pay for lost television revenue. And it's always funny how people have always got justice on their mind when something's affected them, but they don't ever have justice on their mind by the things that have affected us, man. Right? If a snooker fan would have broken his arms, he would not be able to hold the camera for his wife's boy. I don't even know what that means, man. This wasn't worth showing. He should not get any attention. He's lucky he didn't do that when Alex Higgins was playing. He had a pint glass in his face. So people ain't got a problem with certain things taking place, right? They ain't got a problem when certain things are taking place when it's according to them. And I don't care about the person throwing the thing on the table. I don't care about that protest and all of that, because all these Edomites are hypocrites anyway, because they ruin the earth too. And they are part of the problem with the earth too. So any Edomite trying to protest and trying to make out like there's some kind of moral person and being a social justice warrior and all of that, they're wicked too, man. All these Edomites are wicked, right? But the point I'm making is that it's okay for him to want to try, and people wouldn't have a problem with him saying it makes me want to remove certain people off the earth. But yet people have got something to say about us. Like that can be just be put out there on the mainstream news media and no one's got nothing to say, really. But then our videos have been taken down in mass. Whole channels taken down that had plenty of people that was watching the word and all that have been taken down for that. Big time Hebrew Israelite YouTube channels have been taken down, man. But it's okay for him to just run his mouth and say that. And you people are hypocrites, man. Anyway, Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's a sign that the righteous are not in authority because so lucky if they was, that guy wouldn't have had the need to jump on the snooker table, right, and open up a bag of orange powder and ruin the whole match. He wouldn't have had a need to do that, right? He would have just been chilling in the crowd, you know. But because this world's wicked, people are mourning about things, man. They've got complaints about things. And nobody ever acknowledges the complaints that people make in this world. They just want to be able to enjoy all the things that they want to enjoy, man. People not in this world don't really care about nothing, you know. Which I ain't trying to say that that's like, oh, he's fighting for a good cause and all that, because as long as Edomites are in charge, the world's going to continually keep getting worse and worse, because they're not the people that have been set up to bring peace to the earth, right? They're not the people that have been set up to do that, man. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. So we have to endure the world waxing cold. We have to endure all of this, right? And we as Hebrew Israelites, we ain't going to go up to nowhere and do none of that, man, right? We ain't going to do none of those things. But if that would have been like Israelite that did something like that as well, you'd already know that people would be losing their mind, man. People would be losing their mind. And this, it just shows, man, that this society is ran by the wicked, man, because so like, yeah, people have always got a complaint about this world. People are not at ease in this place. They've always got something to say about how this world works, man. People have always got a grievance and a problem with this place. They've always got a grievance and a problem with this place, man, because they know that it's wicked. But everyone wants to just try and sail off into the sunset and pretend like they ain't did nothing wrong, man. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 36, in fact, and verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So people want to just be able to sail off and have a good time and all of this. But what they don't understand is that the time's going to come where they can't just go to a snooker match anyway, because the Lord Yahweh is setting up a time of tragedy in this world, man. A time of distress and a time of darkness, man. To where people ain't going to be able to just go, I'm watching Gervonta Davis against Ryan Garcia on the weekend. What are you doing with your weekend? People ain't going to be able to do that. And then they record the arena with all the celebrities there. And then they show their betting slip. Oh, I won 200K on that match. Shout out to my main man and whoever won and all that. And then put a little Twitter thing about, oh, wow, did you see how that fight went down? People ain't going to be able to do that, man. People ain't going to be able to do that stuff forever. And then just pretend like they care about things depending on who's talking. Because some of these same people that would be saying all of that, right? Like Piers Morgan was having a go at Andrew Tate and that for saying he's so-called misogynist and all of that, right? But he's calling for people to be taken off the earth just because somebody damaged a snooker table, man. You know what I mean? Like, well, what's up with that? But people would call us crazy for calling for the complete destruction of all you Edomites for all the things that you did. And then people say, oh, nah, don't you think that's a bit hateful? They're preaching hate, he's talking hate and all that. And that's what I mean, man. I'm going to end the video there, man. Right? This world is full of hypocrites, man. And if I didn't think that the video would get taken down or whatever, I would have played it, man. But if you watch this video, let me show the title. If you watch this video, you will see it, man, that these people, they don't have a problem, right? They don't have a problem calling for violence. They don't have a problem calling for that kind of stuff and wanting that kind of stuff to happen. But then if they hear it being said about them, then all of a sudden they got some kind of problem about that, man. When Nev did way worse things than throw orange paint on a snooker table, man. They've did way worse as a whole nation. They've did way worse than that. Way worse, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.